Hello, guys. Facebook normally puts out these videos, and
No. No.
and it depends on who watches them. But in this video, it's titled "Will You Stop Sexual Harassment?" and it's two friends, obviously, playing girlfriend and boyfriend, and watch how many times the guy doesn't get any help, and watch how many times the girl gets help from other people, including men.
Come on. No. Stop touching me. Stop touching my butt. Stop. Why? If you want to have sex with me, I don't want to have sex. But I don't want it. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. I don't want to have sex with you. I don't want to have sex with you. Stop. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Stop. Stop grabbing me. I don't want to do anything, right? You're going to give it to me. You're going to give it. I don't want to do anything. You're taking advantage of me. This ain't fair. No. Stop. Get away. No, stop it. Come on. What are you doing? I'm just touching her. She's my girl. Stop. That's not okay. She's my girlfriend. I don't care. Are you okay? I don't have a big deal. She's my girl. Stop. Are you gonna do it tonight? No. Are you gonna do it tonight? No. Yeah. Stop. It's a big deal. She's my girlfriend. Why can't I? You don't touch her like that.
Okay. Now, obviously, that was a social experiment. And social experiments have statistics to them. And so, okay, here's my judgment on this video. I think, in my opinion, why nobody wanted to help the guy who was being sexually harassed. I put that in quotations because it was a social experiment. I think nobody wanted to help him because on the grand scale of things, there are statistics that are true that there are more men who either think of committing rape or who have committed rape. And not that women haven't thought of raping or are rapists, there are, but on a grand scale of things, the number of women who are rapists are significantly lower than men who are rapists. And the number of women who have thought of committing rape are significantly lower than the number of men who thought of committing rape. Now, I'm not saying that abuse can happen to men. It can. And look, I thought it was a well done out social experiment. But I also think as well that there was a truth that men are too embarrassed to talk about their abuse stories or or their sexual assault stories. Because there's this stigma as well in society that men are supposed to be tough. And even if something horrible happens to them, like rape or abuse, that we have to act like it doesn't bother us one bit. But if, let's just say, on the other hand, if a woman is raped or abused, automatically she tells people because she knows that people are willing to listen and are willing to give her the benefit of the doubt. So, in order to stop this stigma that all men are rapists and that men can't be abused or men can't be sexually assaulted, guys, if you were abused or sexually assaulted, watch Matthew Santoro's video called My Abuse Story. It's on Matthew Santoro's vlog page. It's long, it's hard to watch, but what he does is essentially he tells the story of abuse, that when he was in a relationship with Nicole Arbor. And he even admits in the video, and I'm quoting him directly, that he was too embarrassed to talk about it to anyone because of that stigma that I mentioned, that men aren't supposed to feel like they're affected by abuse or sexual assault or harassment. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like and share this video as well, because we need to get rid of that stigma. Abuse just doesn't happen to women. It happens to men as well. Women aren't the only ones that get sexually harassed. Men get sexually harassed as well. So we have to stop that stigma. But we also have to look at reality as well. But looking at reality, we also have to know that not all men ever thought of committing rape, and not all men are rapists, okay? I support feminism. I do. I don't call myself a feminist, but I support feminism because I believe it's an important movement. But instead of blaming men for everything, okay? Instead of blaming men for everything, look at the facts, okay? You could be a feminist and look at the facts as well. And there are facts that you do talk about, but there are other facts that you choose not to talk about. You have to talk about both sides of the story. Because in this day and age, if you don't talk about both sides of the story, unfortunately, no one is going to listen. But yeah, that's my judgment on that video. Like I said, like, share it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this.